Heroes and Legends, Generations 4, The Holy War, Episode 16. The Grand General of the Holy Empire leads an army to defend it against the entire might of the original UDN Forces. Hitesh, the Grand General of the Elders, was determined to defend their lands to the last. Along with him was Gideon Sineth, Ray, the Leo de Risi, Jataf Press, and Saul Dokon. Kukta, are in this fight. They deal with the combined forces of Choprakua, Bajan, Methodology, Eotrada, and Ejo, and Yani. All of them gathered themselves together and fought hard against this overwhelming force that had recovered since the Billdaron had taken their attention off the UDN and put it solely on to the Rishans. Now the elders and UDN forces were getting it on. Hitesh used his might to prove himself worthy of his title to defend the empire which his best friend was now head of, in order to secure a future for tomorrow. While all that was happening, the UDN commander, Yonzane of the Yani, had appeared. His forces were determined to capture the enemy and secure a beautiful victory for the UDN cause. Then Hitesh, senior commander, rallied himself and his forces to push for one final charge against the enemy. And with that, they were able to withstand the UDN's defenses, broke through, and send Hanzani and the UDN crying to their moms. With that, the Holy Empire was well defended, and Hitesh, the Grand General, was made a hero for his stellar valor and victory and his bravery in the sight of danger. Elsewhere, the forces of the Billdaron were struggling against the Rishans. In particular, Postal, the bringer of death, who simply walked past people and they died, was killing Billdaron troops by the thousands. Determined to put an end to this himself, Asuke, one of two people that has survived and fought the longest since the time of the Third Great War, build up his magic to withstand Postal's devastating powers, as he had learned his secret as he was studying Postal for months. And now he was going to face him alone, magic against magic. Ido, the best friend of Asuke, had also been with him since the times of the Third Great War, discouraged Asuke from going. They could send Kilgore or some powerful ships or something. Asuke said he could not afford to lose their powerful ships nor Kilgore, but Kilgore was a secret weapon. Asuke himself would go, and his magic upon his death would be sent to Koki, the grand successor, because it was the only way. Ida said no, it has to be a better way. Asuke then hugged Ida and said goodbye. Ida, upon Postal going to his ship to wage war against Postal, collapsed on her knees, crying bitterly, as tears became milky white in great sorrow and distress. Down to the battlefield, Postal was going towards Billdaron territory as the Rishans were moving against the Billdaron. And then Asuke jumped off his ship. His ship went flying away. Asuke used a powerful magic beam attack to obliterate the Rishian forces that were with Postal. Postal was stunned. Asuke got closer and stood still, and he did not die. Postal was shocked. I have never seen a non-Rishian stand so close to me and not drop dead. Finally, I could fight for real. And then Asuke looked up at the giant man and said, "You are the bringer of death, but here I have come to bring death to death itself. Prepare yourself." Postal then laughed. "I am the most freshest man here in terms of strength. This fight, old man, will be your last." And Asuke then replied, "I am well prepared for this fight to be my last, and thus I will give it my all in this battle." The two fought epically. Asuke flew using his magic and attacked him with magic attacks and covered his whole body from head to toe in powerful magic, and was able to spin kick, roundhouse punch, and bully Postal. Postal cannot believe it. He is being pushed back by this old man. When he went to grab the old man with both his giant hands to squeeze him to death, Asuke then used his magic and powered out the Postal's grip. Postal was fell back on his back. The first time he has ever fallen on his back by an enemy. Postal then tried to get up. However, his forces were slain and his foot could not move. He was stunned. Asuke had pinned down Postal, and now Asuke will use all his magic to steer away Postal's dark powers. Then, after such time, Postal's powers are gone, and then Asuke went for the finishing blow and cutting off Postal's head. As a result of this, Postal was gone, and a major threat to the Billdaron Empire was no more. Asuke had won, but suddenly he fell weak and collapsed on his back. He had used up all his magic, and he was greatly weakened. What little he had left, he sent it to Koki. Koki, the successor and the son of the Emperor Akari Urkosin, also a magic wielder, felt the magic in him, and he wept bitterly as he knew what it meant. His mentor and teacher and father figure, Asuke, had died. Sometime later, Ida had arrived on the ship to meet up with Asuke. She was shocked. Asuke was wrinkled and old, much older than he was before. She cried bitterly as she cried out his name. "Asuke! Asuke, no!" It was too late. The mighty powerful wielder of magic had passed away, and thus Ida was the last living person from the Third Great War era left alive.